MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. Striding in is David Fletcher. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And he begins the at-bat with a knuckle curve looked at for strike one. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Stanton has a read on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So one down, no one aboard. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. First delivery to him. Not the warmest night you'll see around here, and even 50 degrees at game time. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. His career line against Garrett Cole. He comes in hitting right at a 300 clip. He also has 1 home run. 1-0 the count. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. 1-1 pitch is a knuckle curve. He's in the hole now, 1-2.
Only 1 strike away from throwing a very strong first inning to begin the ball game. He looks sharp.
Misses, ball 2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone.
That will have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the... Dylan Bundy gets the call in hostile territory here for Game 1 of the Division Series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
Batting second, the designated hitter.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Number 17.
Next, it'll be number 17. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And he fouls this one off. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the third baseman, Anthony Rendon. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Thought about it, but he holds up on the knuckle curve 1-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Justin Upton is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And now a pitch on the way. And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2.
Wow, that was a pretty good 2-strike slider right there. I think that would fool him, and the umpire too.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Anthony Santander, the next to bat. His career line against Garrett Cole is just 2 for 9. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will. Stepping up is Christian Chuchu.
Leading up for the Yankees.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. Santander's got it, and there's 1 away.
Batting fifth.
At the plate now is Aaron Judge. First pitch of the AB now. To the left side, but it's well fouled. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. High and deep down the left field line.
Hey, he finds himself down 0-2 with the quickness. I know he's a great 2-strike hitter, but this at bat, he's going to have to find a way to nickel and dime and get this thing back to even.
Trout has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting fifth.
Next up is Luke Voigt. His past history with Dylan Bundy, he brings a 4 for 12 line. He's taken him deep once. Hit sharply on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, this was a good start for the pitcher. First 5 guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brethren take a seat.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Wow, how quickly things can turn around in this game. He gets the first 2 outs of the inning, and he looks like he's on cruise control, thinking that he'll get out of the inning without even breaking a sweat. But then a single and a double, and now he's stuck with runners on second and third.
Clint Frazier is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Count is 1-2 now. Here comes the 1-2, and the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at the box. Jared Walsh, he's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Oh, and they still have no answer for him up there. 6 straight punch-outs now, and there's 1 away.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Angel still looking for hit number 1 in the ballgame. That one catches the edge of the zone, called a strike.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
Fowler behind a ball and 2 strikes. Hit down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Make it 7 in a row. My gracious, he is simply unhittable right now. 2 away.
Batting 9.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Max Stassi is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Fouled off. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Here's another. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 8 straight strikeouts. You got to be kidding me. The inning is. So now into the box is Gary Sanchez. His past history with Dylan Bundy, who brings with him a .313 batting average. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
Woo! That was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch-out, 1 away. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Racing back, the right fielder. Still going back. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
When this one left the bat, I thought it was going to be an easy out to right. but it just kept carrying and carrying, and the right fielder gave it a great effort and almost brought it back, but no dice.
Now that.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Trout arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Now that.
Digging in now for the Yankees, number 17. 0 for 1 here in the early going. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Upton. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know it, one hops the ball, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Gone!
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. 4 runs in the inning, but of note there was that they came on the strength of 3 home runs. Now to bat, David Fletcher back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Fouled away. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
No runs, no hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Ball 1, taken just off the inside. Iglesias has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. And, Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
2 out, nobody on. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger, Giancarlo Stanton. First pitch of the AB now. Giancarlo Stanton is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
High and deep down the left field line. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And it's gone. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Yeah, hey, Matty V, this big ballpark in the Bronx has that short porch in right field, D-Row. But you can hit the ball out of just about any part of this ball.
Yeah, this place plays sneaky small. I know it's got big gaps, but right field is so juicy. As a right-handed hitter, you don't feel like you have to cheat. Not surprised by what we saw today.
So 1 out and nobody aboard. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. Fastball in there for a called strike. Sanchez, 28 years old. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Swing and a liner. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
The back, the shortstop, DJ.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box as he lines it out to center. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the 2nd out. And now, Gio Urshela flew out last time up. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. So stirring now in that Angel bullpen as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. And that one yanked just foul. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. This is line to left. In there, a base hit. On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to do it for Dylan Bundy.
Number 57.
So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Trout has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. But add on 1 more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. We're through 4. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that'll bring up Anthony Rendon. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Fastball is in there.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Anthony Rendon goes down for the first out in the 5th inning. Ready now is Justin Upton. Struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch that time, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Now batting, right fielder.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Dribbled down the 3rd baseline. Now this is swung on and foul tipped straight back as that sounded like it rang the catcher's mask with pretty good force that time.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight.
Oh, and this kicks right off of him.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the... Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney. Ready to take his hacks again. Christian Choo-Choo blasted a two-run homer in his last at-bat. First pitch of the AB on its way. There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center. He's around first, heading for two. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more...
Hit high and deep out to left center field. Back goes Trout to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Up next is
and now in the box, Luke Voigt, 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. The 1-0 home. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left as this lead swells to 7-0. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Matty V, how about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you've picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Into the box, Clint Frazier. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. No hits to this point. Popped him up. Iglesias is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Next it'll be Gary Sanchez. A hit in 2 tries so far. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Back goes Trout. Gone!
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
DJ LeMahieu is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. High and deep to right center. On the run is Santander. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So 4 runs in the inning. All set for the start of the inning, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Jared Walsh.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
Fouled off. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Ready now with the payoff pitch.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strike out there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
Sometimes you just can't overthink it. If a guy can't hit a certain pitch in a certain quadrant, why would you throw him anything else? Case in point, this guy's cold zone is away, and this pitcher keeps attacking that exact spot.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Dexter Fowler is sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th. Max Stassi is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is foul right side. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 trade.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game. Striding forward now is the DH. Gio Urshela is working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Number 29.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Santander is in his tracks now, and very quickly one gone.
The batter.
Digging
Number
in will
17.
be number 17. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And gone right down the line the other way. Wow! Almost can't believe I'm saying this, but that was the 8th home run of the game for these guys. How about this offensive performance?
Is this a live baseball game, or are they taking batting practice right now? Somebody help him.
Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Upton is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Number 99.
2 away now in the Yankees 6th, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Down the left field line and deep. The windup and the 0-1. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Iglesias is there, and it's a very quick inning as the inning coming on this. Now back lineup, stepping in, David Fletcher. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. And he misses with it, 1-1. This is hit high in the air out to left field. Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out.
The batter.
So 1 away now for the Angels in the 7th, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
That pitch tells me this guy's feeling frisky right now. He's on. He's got everything working.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
The 0-2 once more. Line to the right side, but taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. Pitch on the way. Mike Trout stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Ball and a strike.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88. And at this point in the game, that's a good place to be. So I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
2 out, nobody on. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Gotta believe that was a mislocation because it missed right down the middle. This guy's gonna have nightmares at the plate thinking about missing that one.
And it's fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. Angels are gone in order. Starting to look bleak, down 10-0. Jaime Barria enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here comes the first baseman, Luke Voigt. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Barria, a 6'1" right-hander. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And it's gone as they add still another. If you've lost count, it's understandable. That was their 9th home run of the game. Can you believe what we're seeing in this? Can you believe what we're seeing out of this lineup today, guys?
I don't even think this lineup knows what's happening right now. Seriously, I think the entire lineup from top to bottom has completely blacked out.
This is one of those days, too, D-Row. I'm a former guy that pitched in the bullpen. When you see the ball flying out of the ballpark like this is when you come to the ballpark and the pitching coach asks if you're available. That's when you tell him, no, I can't pitch. I got a sore throat today.
Upton is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting.
Next to dig in, Clint Frazier. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Aaron Hicks will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Pinch hitting for the Yankees.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. A leap, but it's off his glove. And now over the wall. And this is going to be ruled a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as the blowout continues. Alex Claudio comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. 0-1, here's the pitch. Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strike.
Bounce towards the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. They get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. In now is Anthony Rendon. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's gone about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
1-1 to count. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now. Now we'll look at our starter comparison for the two starting pitchers, and these home fans have been treated to a real gem, as evidenced by that big oval-shaped number in the hit column on the right side of your screen. Justin Upton stands in as he can't connect here, 0-1. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. The 1-1. Is taken for strike two. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Man, I'd love to see a complete game. He's certainly on his way. If he can keep the number down, the pitch count down, he's got a shot at this.
Yeah, D-Roll, this is every manager's dream spot right now. You're one out into the 8th inning. Your starter's giving you some good baseball, and you could go to your better relievers now towards the end of the ball game. This is set up perfectly right now.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Justin Upton goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And Boyd will take this one over. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And striding forward, the designated hitter, Gio Urshela.
Number 29.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Hard hit ball to short. Iglesias is up with it. And there's one down now. Now to the plate, here is number 17. His line so far, 2 for 4, but the hits are a home run and a triple.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Weak grounder down the first baseline. And that's the second out.
Now back, second baseman.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Christian Choo-Choo. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1-0. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be.
And what an effort on the running play. Ready now for L.A., Jared Walsh starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2.
He's still looking really solid here in the 9th, and I'm sure that big lead has helped him pitch free and easy, but to me, it still looks like he's approaching it like it's a close game.
So he sets him down swinging. Jared Walsh becomes the first out in the 9th inning. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Dexter Fowler. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. And another strikeout as nobody can touch him in this one.
Good heater to strike him out there, and he looks absolutely locked in to start this inning. That's back-to-back punch-outs on only 6 pitches.
Max Stassi is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Behind 0-2 now. And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now...
Swing and a miss! He's done it! A perfect game!
Yeah, you've heard when it rains, it pours. Well, it was raining dominance out here in this one. 27 up, 27 down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time. That's one of the rarest feats in all of sports, and I'm just excited I was here to be a part of it. Perfection is always beautiful.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. 12-0, the rather convincing shutout final score. The New York Yankees jump out to a 1-0 series lead. Garrett Cole gets the W on the mound. Dylan Bundy couldn't escape the fourth inning as he slapped with the loss. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Ball game, 3 hours and 22 minutes.